I've tried this over and over and nobody's bitten at it yet. But I'm gonna try it again. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, damn it! Listen to me good. I'm sleeping with myself tonight. My friend's out there crawling on the basement floor. Anyway, artist and song. Simple, simple. Word of advice for the day: don't sweat the petty stuff. Don't pet the sweaty stuff. This is just, that's ancient. That's not older than dirt, because I was around when they invented that. But I thought I'd try and start the day in a good mood. I always start the day in a bad mood because then it doesn't get any worse. There was a comedian once who said, like, I was drink a raw egg or something, because then your day's not going to get any worse from then on. I don't know. I personally like raw eggs or hooter shooters. Love a hooter shooter. I keep telling Jan, it's not a violation of my agreement to not drink here. I mean, it's a shot glass of beer with an oyster in it taking up half of it. And then you got some hot sauce and some cocktail sauce. How alcoholic can that be? Come on. But, of course, there is one thing to think about. If you've ever worked in corrections or in a medical profession, they warn you to watch for people who are usually depressed who are suddenly in a good mood. There's a reason for that. Anyway, my therapist doesn't want to see me again until after I'm homeless. I thought that was cute. So for more than a month, he didn't want to see me again. He apparently thinks I'm doing quite well. Or maybe he's going on a summer vacation.
You're a therapist. You make enough money to take a month off. Could see that.
Plus, therapists have one of the highest suicide rates in all industries, because all they do all day is sit around and talk to people like me. Actually, he enjoys our talks because I've got so much humor about everything. I don't go in there and whine to him much at all. That's probably why he feels like he's not really getting through to me. Hey, I tried it at the beginning. He said I was exaggerating. Now he says he never said such a thing. He said that I took a piece of, just like the people at the psych ward said, I take a piece of the past, maybe another piece of the past, and I paint a Mona Lisa around it. That's I don't know the facts. I've got this and this, and I've painted a 1,000-piece picture. But, that's their opinion. I happen to know the truth. And the truth shall set you free. I can't even say it. Just once I'd like to see somebody guess at the song I did earlier. Nobody's ever guessed before. Not to say nobody's ever gotten it right. Well, since nobody's ever guessed, I guess nobody has ever gotten it right. Unless I'm misremembering. There might have been a time. Hey, I live in my own reality, so it doesn't matter. And then about, we've done like 4 minutes before the depression kicked in. Did pretty good. Well, for right now, I fed all the cats except for Salem. He's either locked in his mommy's room or he's outside. started out locked in his mommy's room and went out the window on his own. But if he's outside, he'd have shown up at the door when I opened the cans. Well, anyway. I guess I'll talk to y'all later. Can't think of anything I need to get today except for drain cleaner. If anybody out there is really familiar with septic tanks, I think our septic tank may be an issue. It's really wet over it at all times. The dryer quit first, I mean not the dryer, but the washer in the toilet. I mean, it kind of flushes. Sink's still going okay though. So I don't know. I was thinking Drano myself. I was walking over to the store to get Drano, but she's totally against the idea of Drano. It'll tear everything up. I've not dealt with septic tanks a lot. I only had one at my old lot and never had a problem with it. I lived there for 4 years with a renter. And all of his buddies, of course they were running the barn. Anyway, I can see on the ground where the two rectangles are, where two septic tanks used to be. Because the grass is higher and greener, but not as high and green as over the one that's current. Plus, the ground gets soggy over the one that's current. Good hint. Maybe we could rewire it back to one of the old septic tanks. I don't know. There's all those little Mr. Stinky trucks that drive around that'll drain your septic tanks. That's gotta be inexpensive, yeah. I gotta get moved. Nobody to help me again. As usual. No vehicle. As usual. I'll get a carload of shit or something. No. I'll have Jen on one of her days off take me and all my shit to a storage shed. Have her take the cats with her to her next place until I can get a place to keep the cats. And, I don't know. Maybe drive down to Texas, take somebody up on their offer. Although she said it was only for that phone conversation. If she knew me even at all, she would know that putting that kind of ultimatum on me will get a no answer every time. And she should definitely know better. Even if it's been 30 some odd years. Of course she'll have goons at the front gate. Have to take them out, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do, right? I'm not as good as I once was, but I'm as good as I ever was. Short periods of time. Very short periods of time. And I need lots of rest. Actually, I'm not as good as I ever was. My right arm really still is shit. After 5 years, well, it was a mini stroke. 5 years I've got the right arm strength of a 4th grader, maybe. 5 years. It's not a mini stroke. I've had mini strokes before. 45 seconds. Effects are gone. 5 years? That was a stroke. Sorry. Looking forward to my trip to East Tennessee. Looking forward to being a good boy. It's an important weekend, for other people than me, so this ain't all about me. as much of an attention-seeking whore as I may be, this time it's not about me. And we're sitting down. Hello, Ken.